All right. All right, kita na yung screen ko. All right, thank you so much. So welcome to our A&D Zoom Connections. So A&D Zoom Connections is our monthly gathering of super freelancers or tawag nating mga creatives or Filipino freelancers or entrepreneurs. So it's a monthly gathering. So if na-notice nyo, nangyayari to every month, once a month, first Saturday of the month, 2 p.m. sa Philippines. So if gusto nyo matuto kasama mga like-minded individuals, so please join the A&E Zoom connection. So for this topic, for this Zoom connection, we have Jonathan de Joya. So hindi ko na i-explain ng, i-introduce ng mahaba-haba si Jonathan because I'm gonna give him the floor mamaya. I-introduce yung sarili niya. So Jonathan de Joya is our speaker for today. And tulad nga sabi ko kanina, napakaganda ng ating topic. Kakaiba, it's very different sa usual topic na ginagawa ng Article and Design, which is Purpose and Life Wellness Webinar. O, diba? So just a quick reminders lang, everyone, just turn off your microphones because we're going to start shortly. And if you have any questions, please, yung chat room is open. Just leave your questions in the chat room. John can discuss after his presentation, or we can all, discuss. Kasi this is also an interactive webinar. Everyone can speak after the presentation. And please feel free to comment in the chat room anong gusto nyo i-comment kasi mas maganda pa yung interactive, diba? Para hindi tayo matulog. And don't worry, guys, our webinars are not long. It is intentionally created to be 1 hour so that, hey, the thing is, may natutunan tayo, then after that, you take action. All right? So, ganun yun eh. Yun yung ginagawa natin sa article on design. And of course, relax and have fun because tayo-tayo lang to. Okay? Wala tong grading. And house rules, konting house rules lang. So, I said, kapag hi na, pwede kayo mag-hi ulit. So, say hi in the comments below and tell us what you do and where you are from. All right? Ang alam ko, si Mark Jeffrey Aquino, which is nauna siya dito. Mark, thank you for being punctual. Taga Pangasinan daw siya. Okay, say hi in the comments. Saan kayo? What you do? Anong gusto niyo matutunan today? And anong ulam niyo kaninang lunch? I don't know. Diba? So, and if you want to receive a certificate of attendance, if required kayo to have a certificate or gusto niyo lang magkaroon ng certification, additional sa inyong portfolio, please fill out the form at the end of this webinar. May ibibigay kami ng link, fill it out, and then i-send ng ating A&D ambassador na si Rodora yung mga certificates nyo shortly. All right? So just finish this webinar, hindi naman siya matagal, then fill out the form at the end, then bibigyan namin kayo ng certification. It is certified by the speaker and of course by Article Design. Okay, just a quick announcement lang din, guys. So, wow, I'm really, really happy to tell you that yung Facebook page ng Article Design finally, after a long, long, long battle of more than 1 year with the support ng Facebook, is na-enabled na yung review section. Okay, kasi unfortunately, nasali kami daw dun sa may mga engineering bug. Okay, before kaya daw na-disable yung review section namin. But finally, okay na siya. So guys, please leave us a review sa Article Design. We really need it. It will be helpful sa ating community. If just go to Article Design sa Facebook, ayan yung link, reviews. Please leave us a review. Anong natutunan niyo sa Article Design? What do you love about Article Design? And you know what? Just anything. Be nice, guys. All right? So please leave us a review sa Article Design. It will be really, really helpful sa atin. All right. And of course, last but not the least, and the reason bakit kami nagkakilala ni Jonathan is because of the Discord community. Okay, guys, so we are more active on Discord. Just join our Discord community. Nakita nyo dyan. We also co-work virtually. Just search for Article Design sa Discord. Mamaya isisend ko yung link sa chat rooms. Or Rodora, can you send the link sa chat room if meron ka dyan? So join our Discord community, guys. Nakita nyo, alam niyo yun, kahit ano lang, tumatambay kami, gusto nyo may kasama. Nakita nyo, nandiyan yung puso kong napakaingay ngayon. Kasama ko siya lagi nagtatrabaho, sila Ed, sila etc. Even si Jonathan. Okay? So please, you are very much welcome to join our Discord community. Mas active na kami dun, guys. Anyway, so just a quick add lang, Article Design has freelancing or creative courses. So just like you to know that it's all open for enrollees. So Super Freelancers course, it is a freelancing course Okay, a step-by-step guide on how to start your freelancing and making money from home in just 21 days. So English and Tagalog ang gamit natin sa mga courses namin unless stated otherwise. So just go to articledesigncourses.com and hanapin niyo to. So Super Freelancers course is still available. And then, of course, ang pinaka-paborito ko, actually, kung may bias ako, ito ang pinaka-paborito ko na kurso sa lahat ng ginawa natin, isang Marketing Bible because this is more expertise. So, Filipino Freelancers Marketing Bible, so available pa rin siya. Just go to articledesigncourses.com and look for the Marketing Bible. So, ayan, surprising and negotiating your freelance projects, lahat. Persuasion, proposals, etc., etc., and mga scripts. Okay, so just go to articledesigncourses.com. And of course, last but not the least, SEO writing course. So sino dito yung mga nagsusulat or sino yung gusto matutong mag-SEO, magsulat considering the search engine optimization. So please go to articledesigncourses.com. Nandun yung SEO writing course natin. Ginawa ko siya with my co-creator, which is the writer ng article and design din, si Job Iloha. So just go there and check it out. All right. So yun lang, quick advertisement. And of course, we're going to start na. Let's all welcome, guys. Okay, palakpak naman dyan. Our speaker for this webinar is no other than Jonathan de Joya. So Jonathan is a certified life coach, guys. So hindi lang siya yung yung mga life coach dyan. Okay, alam niyo yung ibig sabihin. So Jonathan is certified life coach sa mga professionals na tulad natin. So as I've said kanina, this is the first time na naiba yung topic sa article and design. Pero I deem this very important kasi nakakalimutan natin to as working professionals. Nakakalimutan natin yung life wellness natin, yung purpose natin. Alright? So, trabaho lang tayo ng trabaho. Anong nangyayari sa atin? Nababurnout tayo. So, there's something missing, di ba? So, welcome, Jonathan. I'll give you the floor. Ikaw na magpakilala ng sarili mo. Ano mga favorite colors mo, kung gusto mo. So, welcome, Jonathan, and thank you for being here. So, I will shut up now, and please have the honors. Do the honors.
Yeah, so thank you so much, Miss Margaret, and magandang araw din sa the entire group, Article and Design. I'm very excited to be not just to be part, but to actually be friends with everyone. So actually, na-share ko kay Miss Margaret in our parang catch up few weeks back that ako kasi I am the type of professional. Well, kasama na rin dahil siguro sa profession ko, pero I'm the type of person that I really want to be friends with my co-workers, with my clients. I really established that deep friendship. As a coach, it helps me ask deeper questions. It helps me really send certain messages home, or kapag hindi mo kasi kabisado minsan yung kausap mo, mas matagal yung usapan, or there's mas matagal yung process of empathy. But the deepness of the bond and yung parang just that alam mo yung mga pinagdadaanan niya, the pains in life, the struggles, of course the wins as well, helps us converse in a manner that we immerse with each other's lives. So ganun. And I have also taken that very same journey when it comes to the people that I not just work with, but even just my friends alone. Ayan. Then sharing my screen right now. So this topic of mine is when your job pays the bill but not the soul. So I'm confirming lang that my screen is now visible to everyone. Tama ba? It's kung visible na siya, pabigay naman ng heart react or something. Yeah. Ayun. Yan, so thank you so much, Miss Margaret. At ginawa ko tong topic na to. Actually, yung mga topic na ginagawa ko are close to my heart because particularly they're also my journey as well. So ginawa ko to particularly because in the past I have felt the same. Sabi ko, alam mo yung kumikita ka naman, parang may pera naman, pero parang everyday feels like parang barang araw magiging mayaman din ako sa profession na to. Pero pag mayaman na ako, what's next? Yung conversations, and kailan ko ba siya gusto isipin? Kapag ando na sa akin lahat, or do I want to be really prepared way ahead of time? So mga ganung thoughts nung naiisip ko to. So this is a purpose and life wellness coaching class. And ang intention ko talaga dito nung iniisip at ginagawa ko siya was to align our personal desires with our professional pursuits. So ganun yung mga iniisip ko noon. And so yours truly, I'm Jonathan de Joya, and I am a professional coach. I got certified first through a mobile certification from, it was US, pero dinala siya sa Pilipinas back in 2019. That was my first certification. Then, I was certified a second time, but this time with a Philippine group. Kasi syempre, iba rin yung foreign, iba rin yung Pilipinas. There was a certain understanding of Filipino culture, of para tayo mag-isip. So, mga ganon. And my niche is particularly sa apat na tong areas, productivity, growth, life wellness, and leadership. So, four things connected. And I treat them all as connected. Halimbawa, for you to become a good leader, you need to be productive yourself. At para maging good leader ka, di ba pag leader ka nga, ibig sabihin ikaw na uuna. From the root word lead, you have to be first. And if you want to be first, you need to know where to go. So, in that context, dun ka nag-espouse ng growth. Kasi may dinadala kang mga tao into a new space. At madalas yung new space na yon ay bago, unfamiliar, at hindi pa natin na-master. Okay, so leadership, pwede rin natin siyang ilagay sa context ng self-leadership. 'Di ba? Sino dito yung yung mga taong magaling mag-lead ng ibang tao pero hindi kayang i-lead ang sarili? Di ba? Yung mga ganon, Yung mga ganon, ang pinaka-classic example niyan pagdating sa romance. Magaling i-lead ang love life ng ibang tao pero hindi kayang i-lead yung sariling buhay sa romance. So, ganyan ang very light concept. Although the topic is romance, pero babagsak pa rin siya sa ability natin to take the first step and lead. Kaya actually, apart from those four areas, minsan napapadpad rin ako sa relationship coaching. Bakit? Because pag magli-lead ka ng tao, it's very important kung gaano kalakas yung relationship mo with your teammates. 'Di ba? So ano ba yung boundaries ng teammates mo? What are their own goals that align with their profession? Are they part of your company as a part of their dream? Or ano lang to? This is just part of the process at aalis din sila in 2 or 3 years dahil di ko naman to pangarap eh. Parang gusto ko lang kumita dito ng saglit. So mga ganong conversations na eventually, um, although yung four niches kong pinag-uusapan publicly are about these four, the truth is babagsak at babagsak din to sa values, human relationship, how we foster each other, and foster the self. Pero di ba sa Discord, pag topic ko doon, productivity, growth, life wellness, leadership, doon ako na-focus. Okay. And I have actually been in the non-profits. So way back, I was tapped by a friend to build an NGO. Ang purpose ay for youth development and community engagement. So doon ako unang napadpad. Particularly, I was a student leader way back in Sergio, i-PM na lang ako, wag mo ako ganyan. So, recognize lang natin yung mga nag-chat. Kung may mga tinatamaan po sa mga sinasabi, wala po akong iniisip na particular na tao. It just means we're connecting on a different level. And I appreciate, Jam, I appreciate the honesty and your message. I appreciate it. Kanina, na-bring up very light. I think, sabi si Sir Felix yon. Sabi ni Sir Felix, pag umaga sa 6 a.m. club, doon kami nagrarant eh. Doon kami naglalabasan ng mga thoughts. Actually, proven also by science itself that expression and our ability to verbalize is healthy. And it helps us to really extract out all those negative emotion. Okay. Ang pinaka-importante lang after expression ay ano yung gagawin natin after. At number 2, kailangan i-detach natin yung bad experience or emotion with the identities involved. Di ba madalas kasi pag nag-rant tayo or galit tayo, ina-attach natin yung mga masasama nating emosyon sa tao. Ako, itong kapitbahay kong itong sira ulo talaga, itong lagot na sa akin. Di ba? So, ngayon, kapag nagtuloy-tuloy yun, ang mangyayari doon, magiging vengeance. Or magkakaroon tayo ng ill feelings towards a person, di ba? At when you look back in time, sa lahat ng beses na galit ka sa isang tao, di ba? Or parang may sama ka ng loob, how many times has it been fruitful? O kahit di ba, if you had a partner in the past, may jowa kayo, may asawa kayo, or even a teammate, when has anger given us a beautiful result? Even history of civilization. Pag binalikan mo yung civilization sa history, kailan ba nag-thrive yung mga countries? It was also the same time na nagsabi sila, let's stop the war and let's start to agree. Ganun din. Ganun. In fact, science shows that human beings are actually very social beings at doon tayo nagtatrive. Okay, kahit sa emosyon. Okay, kapag positive ang emosyon, doon lahat tayo nagtatrive. Kaya 'di ba, yung best ideas natin sa nanggagaling. Pag nag-attend ng party, kapag masaya tayo, kailan ba yung best ideas lumabas dahil nag-aaway-away? Di ba wala? In fact, kung lumabas ba yung best idea dahil sa pag-aaway, yun ay dahil nagsama-sama yung mga tao na pare-pareho yung sama ng loob. At doon sila nag-rant. Maya-maya, doon sila nakaisip na, ano kaya ang ganito gawin natin? Di ba? So lalabas, even yung rants natin, at kung nagkaroon ng bright idea, nanggaling pa rin yon sa positive emotion na nakakapag-express tayo with a group of people. So yun, I'm highlighting that expression is very powerful and our ability to verbalize it. Hindi lang siya po personal but scientifically it's proven. Kaya di ba pag if you've been employed in the corporate, di ba ang hilig nila magpaparecite, dapat ikaw magsalita, isulat natin. Because may science behind our ability to verbalize. Kahit pa yan written, or kahit nga 'di ba yung kung way back nung mga estudyante pa tayo pag retreat, 'di ba? Pag magre-retreat isusulat sa papel. Tapos susunugin lang natin after. 'Di ba? Kasi ganoon 'yon. The ability to verbalize is powerful. I've been also in sales. So na-experience ko pong magbenta ng product, mag-set ng appointment at ma-reject po ng paulit-ulit. Tingin ko sa lahat ng pumasok ng sales field. Ang malala pa, yung gusto natin pumasok in design. Example, may mga kaibigan ako, mga architect, mga engineer, meron akong kaibigan, painter. Nag-aral sila ng painting and architecture. Nung professional na sila, una lang problema, hindi ako tinuruan paano magbenta eh. Tinuruan lang ako paano mag-drawing, paano mag-architect, paano mag-design. Pero pag-handle ng client, hindi sila marunong. So, yon. I've been in sales. I've been in team management. So, I have also trained salespeople. And dahil sa experience ko in the community and being in a sales team at being in sales myself, nakita ko na naturally na-magnetize ko yung mga taong gustong magsimula ng business. So, okay, may experience ako in community, talking with people, at may experience ako in the technically parang finance and corporate setup. So ako yung nilapitan. Ngayon, meron isang pinakamasakit sa ulo. Ang tao pala, pag sinasabi mo yung dapat gawin, hindi nila yun, ang totoo pala, hindi nila gagawin yon. Ang gagawin nila, iti-take note lang nila yung sinabi mo, pero itatry pa rin nila yung gusto nila. Noted lang yon, pero hindi mo una pa rin yung gusto ko, di ba? So sabi ko noon, anong meron? Anong nangyayari kapag ganito? So nangyari noon, napo-frustrate ako. Even nung sa non-profits noon, it was the exact same problem. Sabi ko, bakit yung team members namin dun sa non-profit, sila yung ayaw nilang sundin kung ano yung instruction. So, and at that time, nagtatry kami iba-iba, and tsumachamba kami ng methodologies at ng approach. Minsan kinakaibigan namin, minsan dapat ba malambing, dapat ba we're talking in their language. So we explored. Until one day, through a cousin of mine, nakita ko sa Facebook, he was engaging in the craft of coaching. So sabi ko, ako noon, being in the field of youth development, and I was also heading a sales team. Sabi ko, sige, ano kaya itong methodology na to? Ano kayang pwede nitong maserve sa akin? So doon nagsimula. I explored coaching as a methodology, at doon ko nakita na kapag may gusto, you cannot really tell people what to do. You can only make them reflect and then make a choice. That was my biggest realization in the craft of coaching. Wala naman talaga eh. People, their willpower is outside your control. Okay. So, ganun ako napadpad sa craft of coaching. And honestly, it's quite a struggle nung simula. Kasi ang dami ko kailangang i-unlearn. I had to unlearn the fixer mindset. Yan, yung fixer mindset, yan yung gawin mo to kasi ito yung tama. Kasi sa perspective ko, 'di ba? Sa pagtingin ko sa mundo, ito yung dapat na mangyari. Okay, so yun yung fixer mindset. Number 2 is I had to listen more than to talk more. O, 'di ba, particularly kapag may tutulungan kang tao, ang una nating ginagawa is we talk a lot. Konting sharing sa kanila, then we talk a lot. Pag coach po ang kausap ninyo, you will do a lot of the talking. At ang trabaho po ng coach ay tulungan kayo makagain ng clarity and then arrive to a certain and sound decision. So, ganun po. So, yun, lightly I touched on what is a coach. So, para lang po ma-absorb natin yung session ng tama. So, pag coach po yung kausap ninyo, we don't tell you what to do. Okay? But we make you reflect. Okay, so sabi nga dito, we partner with people or clients in a thought-provoking and creative process. So ang goal po talaga natin ng coach ay kilitiin ang mga pag-iisip natin. Okay? And inspires them to maximize their personal and professional potential. Okay. So yun po yung conversations na binibigay natin, creative and thought-provoking. So if ever meron niya ng mga cognitive bias, meron niya ng mga tinatawag nila doon na limiting beliefs, tinatouch po yan ng coach. Yan yung halimbawa. Nako, kasi hindi ako early bird eh. Hindi ako early bird. Pero pag outing, 5 a.m. pa lang siya yung pinakaunang gising para sa outing. Pero pag trabaho, nako, magpapalate na lang ako para sa trabaho. Yun yung mga example ng mga limiting belief na hindi ako early bird. 'Di ba? So ang sinasagot po noon, hindi ka early bird kasi ayaw mo. Pero early bird ka kapag gusto mo. Yun. So something that actually yun, pwede lang gamitin yun. Bakit nga ba hindi ako magising ng maaga? Okay. And coaches honor the client as the expert of their life and work and believe that every client is creative, resourceful, and whole. Okay, so pag coach po, hindi po kami ang expert. Kayo po ang expert ng buhay ninyo. Di ba madalas pag may kausap kayo, consultant, ang nangyayari, sila yung may alam. Tapos ikaw, makikinig ka na lang. So ang coach po, hindi po kami expert ng buhay ninyo at ng trabaho ninyo, kayo lang po yun. Okay, so kaya di ba na-experience niyo pag hihingi kayo ng advice sa isang tao, okay, mga 10 to 15 minutes in the conversation, bad trip na kayo. Nakakaasar ka usap to, hindi lahat ng sinabi niya para sa kanya, hindi para sa akin eh. So nangyari, that's why advice giving, there's a chance sometimes that you actually feel the opposite. I don't feel empowered. I feel like I actually feel that this isn't for me. So parang ganon. So sa right side, standing on this foundation, ano bang ginagawa ng coach? To discover, clarify, and align kung ano yung gusto ng kausap. So ano bang gusto? So example, kapag kausap niyo isang coach, yan yung first sign. Tatanungin yan kayo, ano bang gusto mo munang result? Saan ka ba talaga papunta? Okay. Encourage client self-discovery. So you cannot go where you want to go if you do not know kung anong dala mo. Sino ka ba muna? Diba? Elicit client-generated solution and strategy. So although a coach will share concept and context, halimbawa ako, marami akong baon na context and concepts. They are not a prescription. They are only there for you to be taken, for you to have a resource. But walang expectation ng isang coach na gawin mo yung mga thoughts na sinishare nila, yung mga learnings nila. Okay. So halimbawa, yung mga content kong sinasabi sa Discord, ang mindset ko dun always is for the person na nagbabasa na mahanap nila yung sarili nila. Okay. So hindi yun yung tipong ito yung tama. Hindi ganoon yung hindi ganoon yung mga coaches mag-isip. Ang iniisip nila, how can I help the person reflect and be clarified? Hold the client responsible and accountable. And ito yung pinaka-important at paborito ko. Hold the client accountable. Okay? Because plenty of people, they're ready to learn but not ready to act. Okay, yun yung pinakamahirap gawin, yung paggagalaw na. O, pwede bang learn lang muna tapos saka na yung act. Di ko alam kung kailan, bahala na. O. At kaya nagkakaroon ng coach kasi magaling ang tao sa bahala na. Di ba? Sinong ang laging in charge sa buhay natin kung hindi si Lord? Si Batman. Di ba? Si Batman ang in charge sa buhay natin. And itong process na to helps clients dramatically improve their outlook on work, life, and improve their leadership and potential. So, ang isa sa mga favorite, si Wonder Woman daw para kay Miss Margaret. Sige. Ako, I think, meron akong liking for Iron Man, particularly for his struggles. Okay. I connect so well when it comes to struggles in life. Hindi ko alam. Basta pag struggle yung pinag-uusapan, parang nanlalambot talaga ako. Parang and sa isang favorite quote ko about coaching, coaches are masters of the process, not of your life. So when you're talking to a coach, we give them the trust that you will be empowered to make choices for your life. Okay, so yon. And first, I'd also like to commend first the group. This is the first group ever na kalahati ng participants ay naka-on cam. So, but second thing is that I'll be talking for at least remaining 30 minutes or 20 minutes. And you are all here giving your time. So, thank you so much, and you're giving value to for giving value to yourself, and also for giving time. And the truth is that matatapos yung time ko here, matatapos ako mag-talk. However, kung may ibang members pa ng group, ng ngayon, ng tawag nito, ng Zoom, during the pandemic, may mga studies na kinoconduct. Bakit daw mas mahirap i-sustain ang attention span pag nasa Zoom? At ang reason daw doon is because pag wala ka daw pag in person daw live, kaharap mo yung speaker. And you have to be wala kang choice kundi to be courteous, tago yung phone mo and to listen. Wala. That's why also yung focus and attention span na-retain because yung social dynamics is very strong. Which is pagpasok mo ng Zoom, wala daw yun. Kasi naka-off cam eh. Okay. Which brings me to, if you feel like you want to hold yourself accountable for today's session, that you want to give value to your next 20 minutes, I'm challenging the remaining members of this Zoom to turn on their cameras and hold yourself accountable to today's session. Because it's your 20 minutes. It's not mine. Matatapos yung sa akin. I'll be talking. We will continue talking to Miss Margaret. And I've been given an opportunity. And it's your turn to give yourself an opportunity. Okay? And we both know, I'm guilty myself. Mag-chat ako, open ko. And ako naman yung lugi. Okay? And at yung mga hindi kaya ng internet or nagtatrabaho, wala namang problema doon. This message is not really to force you to turn on, but rather to set that accountability that you are going to be spending another 20 minutes here. How do I want to dedicate that 20 minutes? Okay, yon. So pero pag hindi kaya ng internet, may mga Zoom sessions ako na, don't beat up yourself. Okay lang yon. Ang importante yung puso natin. Asan ba yung puso ko after hearing it? Sorry coach, gusto ko talaga pero hindi talaga kaya. Walang problema doon. So, hindi tayo dito, democratic naman tayo dito. Okay? Second is that, sabi ko nga, expression is powerful. If at any point in time, you'd like to express, send a message, or give a heart react, go ahead. Okay? If you think tumatama. O, tingin natin, ako para sa akin yung sinabi ni Coach. Give yourself the permission. Mag-heart react tayo. Give yourself message. Sabihin nyo, connecting. Connecting, Coach. Or sabihin niyo, Coach, ako yan. Pwede po yun. Okay? And right now, I'm also setting the tone na as long as this will be a safe space, akong bahala sa inyo if you want to express. If may mga naramdaman kayong emosyon as the session goes, you can send me a message para ma-process natin yung mga emosyon. Wala po yung bayad. Nag-iisip kayo, naku, pag minessage si Coach, may bayad, may bill to eh. Hindi, wala po. To be clear, conversations are free. Ang may bayad po ay program. Okay, so kapag hindi kayo naka-enroll sa program, wala po kayong babayaran. Okay, para lang clear. Way back, yun yung na-capture kong hindi ko na-clear. Nung naging coach na ako, haba, naubos yung mga kausap ko. Yun pala, akala nila pag coach ka, may bayad ka na lagi i-chat. So, ayun, I'm setting the ground here po na libre po ang chat, ang may bayad po programa. Okay, so para mag-enroll po talaga kayo. Okay? So, okay ba yun? Okay, kung if, so far you're all doing good, give a heart react naman. Let's see. Ayun, thank you so much. Miss Ivy, Miss Rodora, Miss Mark, si Mark, Sir Kilo, ayan, at Miss Marge. Okay, sir, thank you for expressing. Okay, so, which now brings me to, briefly, so coaching po, in contrast, hindi po bago ang coaching. Siguro sa Pilipinas, bago. But coaching has been in the scene since the 1800s. Pero noon, sa sports siya. So ngayon, ang nangyari in the 1970s, in the names of John Whitmore, Thomas Leonard, and Tim Galway, naisip nila, kung sa sports, 'di ba, simple lang. Kailangan mag-score ng 100 points. Paano ba makakaroon ng 100 points? Ano yung training na kailangan nila? Gawin natin. Naisip nila, paano kung gawin natin yun sa buhay ng tao? 'Di ba? Pag sports team nga, kaya mong i-divide kung paano yung growth nila in achieving a result. Paano kung sa tao natin gawin? So doon nagsimula in the 1970s na let's apply yung ginagawa sa sports sa human beings. And then later on, they were able to establish coaching schools, performance institutes, and the biggest and the gold standard, the International Coaching Federation. Ayun. Kaya 'di ba kung nagtrabaho kayo sa corporate, marami na kayong naririnig na do a coaching culture, be a coach, or ano. Because yung coaching skills po, pwede nyo siyang matutunan separately. Magpapa-certify lang kayo if you really want to practice or you want to hold yourselves extra accountable. Just like me. Okay, but yung mga example, yung iba kong kino-coach, katulad yan ni Jam at yung mga iba kong kaibigan, minsan babalik yan sa akin. Coach, paano na ngayong ginawa mo sa akin? Kasi yung kaibigan ko gusto ko rin tulungan. So sabi ko, sige, ganito gagawin natin. So ang tawag doon, coaching skill. Okay. Now, which now brings me to the topic for today. Okay, so when your job pays the bill, but not the soul, for purpose and life wellness coaching. Okay. So yan. So I'll start this session with the number, okay, 1/3. Okay. Sabi nila, I got this concept sa isang, actually sa TikTok ko to nakuhang concept, but it made a lot of sense. Yung buhay daw natin, it nakarelate ako because as a person self-employed, yung pinaka-trouble ko, lalo nung bago akong self-employed, wala kang sariling system. Ikaw yung gagawa. Pag employed ka, kung ano yung sistema ng corporate, yun yung gagawin mo. Pag self-employed ka, naku, napakahirap pala maging self-employed. Ikaw magde-decide ng napakaraming bagay. Ikaw yung mag-set ng opisina mo. So, sabi dun sa content na yon, life is divided into 3 parts daw. Especially if you're a professional who works 8 to 5 or works an 8-hour shift. So, yung first 7 to 8 hours po daw napupunta sa tulog. Tama, mali? Yung tama, 7 to 8 hours, bigay naman ng heart react. Nako, parang hindi 7 hours natutulog. Parang 5 hours lang po eh. Okay. Pero alam nyo ba, sa isang study na ginawa, na yung risk to mortality ratio ng tulog, ang optimum number of hours daw is around 7 hours. 6 to 7 hours, medyo similar. Pero, kapag natulog ka daw ng 4 hours lang, ang effect daw nun when it comes to your risk mortality sa illnesses, ay pareho lang kung matutulog ka ng 8 to 9 hours. Yun. Trivia tayo. Science yun, study yun. Hindi yun pop culture, hindi yun pop psychology. Napakiramdam lang na ibang tao. Later I can send you the link. Ganun daw yun. So sabi ko nun, kung ganun pala, hindi na ako matulog ng 8 hours. Mag 4 hours na lang ako. 4 hours na lang ako para marami magawa. Pero hindi, I'm a practitioner of that. I try to sleep as much as possible for 7 hours. Okay. Second, yung next 8 hours daw natin na pupunta sa trabaho. Yun na, 8 hours. Kung if you're professionally employed, like empleyado ka, 8 hours. May mga nung sinabi ko sa ibang session, sabi nila, hindi po 8 hours, 10 hours po naka-OT kami. So sige, okay din. Sige, 10 hours nga daw yung iba. Okay. 20-minute naps every 4 hours. Ayun, sabi ni Sir Roland, by phase 6 sleep pattern. Parang hindi ko po ito nabasa. Pero sige, thank you for sharing. May bago rin naman akong aralin. Using the Vinci sleeping pattern. Ayun. So thank you so much sa mga nag-share. Yung pag employed tayo 8 hours, sabi nila, di ba yung common sasabihin, if you want to own your time, dapat negosyante ka, you should be self-employed. So nung lumipat na ako sa pagiging self-employed after nung NGO, nag-self-employed na ako, hindi pala totoo na pag self-employed ka, may freedom of time ka na. Mas marami yung time kong naubos in building up my business. Sometimes nga, wala nang fixed hours yung business ko. As long as kailangan magtrabaho, nagtatrabaho na ako. Even when I was a freelancer. Briefly, I also experienced freelancing. I was in data entry. I think that was way back 2017. So yun yung pinaka-trouble ko noon. Dagdag pa yung trouble na pag work from home ka or self-employed ka at nasa bahay, ang pakiramdam ng mga tao sa paligid mo, wala kang trabaho. Nasa bahay ka lang naman, magsaing ka. Nasa bahay ka lang naman, magwalis ka. Nasa bahay ka lang naman, yung pakibantay ganito. Di ba? So nagkakaroon tayo ng mga work dynamics na kakaiba dahil nasa bahay tayo, dahil nabublur yung lines of work and home. Yun. Okay. And the last part ng 24 hours natin, okay, may matitira tayo. So yung una is for sleep. Yung sunod is for work or our profession. Okay. Maingay na asawa. Nako, baka Sir Felix, baka marinig tayo. Hindi ko na sabihin. Sunod-sunod to. Yung isa, sabi nila, yung last third of your 24 hours, that is where you will experience growth. That is where you will be able to take control of your life. What you do with your remaining 1/3 hours in your day. Okay, that is where things will change. More sleep. Okay, so ayun, gusto ko yung sinabi ni Miss Margaret na yung natitirang, yung first 1/3 sleep, yung second 1/3 work, yung last 1/3 more work. Ay, di pala, akala ko ganun sasabihin ni Ma'am Mamaya, wife with 2 daughters, imagine an all-female household. Yun kay Miss Roland. Tama, mag-aalaga ka pa ng bata. So, nakaka-affect talaga yun. Okay. So, yung kanina, dinivide ni Miss Margaret. So, yung thirds natin ng life, the thirds of our life is divided in sleep, work, and growth. Okay. Alam nyo ba, konting trivia pa sa sleep. Hindi sleep, gawin nating rest. Okay. Kasi yung 7 hours, pwedeng hindi naman talaga sleep, diba? Pwedeng rest, diba? Alam nyo ba, according to Sandra Dalton Smith, Dr. Sandra Dalton Smith, she's a physician and researcher, there are 7 types of rest. Nako, pati na lang pag-rest, 7 types pa? Ayun ko lang kailangan isipin. Okay, at ang pinaka-ginagamit daw natin na form of rest is physical rest. Matutulog tayo, mauupo. Ang problema, sa lahat ng types of pagod, physical rest ang binibigay natin. Okay. Have you ever experienced yung hindi kayo makatulog, ang dami yung iniisip, hindi kayo makapag-isip, tapos idadaan nyo sa tulog. Tapos pag gising ninyo, pareho pa rin yung problema ninyo, pagod pa rin kayo. Have you ever experienced that? Na yung isip utak natin endlessly, paulit-ulit na parang kaya tawag na sirang plaka dahil yung thoughts natin ikot ng ikot in a loop. Okay. Pag ganun daw, hindi daw kailangan natin physical rest. Ang kailangan natin is, ang tinatawag ni Dr. Sandra Smith, creative rest. So ang creative rest, kailangan tumigil yung utak natin mag-isip. In fact, when you look at history, kung familiar kayo kay Archimedes, yung ibang mga theories ni Archimedes, hindi niya naisip dahil nag-brainstorm siya. O di ba minsan nag-brainstorming kayo, kaka-brainstorming niyo wala kayong maisip. Until naisip niyo lang, sige, umuwi na muna tayo. Di ba? The next day, pagbalik ninyo, saka dumating yung mga idea. Okay. So si Archimedes, naisip niya yung mga ibang theories niya dahil nag-shower siya. Ganon. O kahit kayo, di ba? Pag nandun sa banyo, naliligo tayo o nagluluto, minsan doon yung mga idea natin pumapasok. Kaya ako, kapag ako ay nagluluto or mahilig kasi ako ng latte. Pag gagawa ako ng latte, nakatambay yung phone ko. Para anytime na pakiramdam ko may brilliant idea ako, magsasabi agad ako, "Hey Siri." Tapos ipapasulat ko, ayan, nag-activate yung Siri ko. Ayun, papatake note ko yung mga naiisip ko. Okay, so yun. So yun yung ayun yung concept natin for today when it comes to growth. I have those moments, flash of genius. Mr. Roland, same din. May flash moment ako, ang problema ko, naliligo ako. So ang ginagawa ko talaga, legit. Pag nagka-flash moment ako, tinitigil ko yung pagligo ko at sinusulat ko agad sa notes. Kasi sabi ko, naku, pag umalis na, wala na to mamaya. Okay. Ngayon, ano yung isang problema natin dito? The first problem natin is for people professionally employed, kahit nga self-employed we work for 8 to 5, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. or reverse. Kaso, yung remaining hours natin for growth, watak-watak. 'Di ba? Hindi naman automatic after 5 growth na agad. Hindi naman. Magpapahinga muna ulit ako. O pag 5 to 6 pahinga muna. 6 to 7 family. 7 to 8 kakain. 8 to 9 magpapahinga. 9 to 10 magpapaantok. Ano? Naubos na yung remaining hours ko. Wala pa rin akong growth. So, those experiences, those exact dilemmas, yung itatap natin, how do I best make use of my remaining hours to make sure that I grow, that I'm able to expand myself? Kasi madalas, yung growth na na-experience natin, professional growth na lang. Diba? Kung ano i-provide na training ng trabaho, yun na. Yun na yung growth ko. Paano naman yung mga tao na hindi naman nila talaga gusto yung trabaho nila? Diba? Parang I'm here to work because I need to earn money. Or people that are still not sure. Diba? May mga tao na may mga kilala ako. They 10 years na lang nagtatrabaho, pero until today, alam nila na hindi yun yung trabaho para sa kanila. Until today. Nakailang palit na yun ng trabaho din, ha? Pero hindi pa rin nila alam kung ano ba talaga yung para sa kanila. Kaya pa? Kapit lang tayo. Kapit lang tayo, guys. So here, here's a concept. It's actually hindi siya bago. It's actually been peer checked na and ni-review na rin siya ng mga other psychologists. Okay. Right now, I'm reading a book titled Flourish by Dr. Martin Seligman. He is a psychologist. Yung libro niyang yon is for the game-changing work on optimism, motivation, and character. Nakita niyo yung mixture. Optimism, motivation, and character. It's like mixing your energy at the same time your identity on what makes a good life for individuals, communities, and nations. Yun yung librong Flourish. Baka mahanap ninyo. Sabayan ninyo ako magbasa. Sabay tayong mag-process. Tinatawag siyang well-being theory. Ngayon, ang tao daw, for us to live a good life. Okay. A well-being kasi, by definition, well-being is the state of ang difference niya sa happiness kasi, well-being is the state where we are living good. Okay. So we are in motion. Kaya being, di ba? Being. So there's a vessel. And well, because you're living good. Ang happiness kasi more on the emotion. So happiness is part of well-being. So well-being is a bigger conversation. At i-divide natin yung well-being daw ng isang tao is divided into 5 parts. That's positive emotion. So ano ba yung ability natin to feel good? Okay. O halimbawa, nagtatrabaho ka, o 8 to 5 na ako nagtatrabaho, stressed na ako. Pagdating sa bahay, stress pa ako ulit. Aawayin pa ako ng asawa ko. Yung mga anak ko magpapasaway pa. O paano na agad yung positive emotion, di ba? Sunod is positive relationship. So, how are you letting yourselves have and grow? Have these relationships that energize you. Okay? So, yun yung unang conversation. Sa trabaho pa lang, naku, yung relationship ko, alanganin na. Sa bahay pa, bad trip na ako sa trabaho, bad trip pa ako pagdating sa bahay. So, yun sunod. I suggest wag na mag-asawa. Sige, next time i-touch yan. Bago matagalan tayo. Third is meaning. So, meaning, ano ba yung purpose ko sa life? Para saan ko ba talaga ito lahat ginagawa? How am I building on purpose? Diba? Fourth one is accomplishment. So, pag accomplishment, yan yung end result. I think naririnig ito pa ulit-ulit, pero yung tinatawag natin na, halimbawa, small wins, small victories, to get the momentum started, sense of accomplishment. Okay, importante yan daw sa tao. And the last one is engagement. Ano ba, how involved are we? So pag relationship, it's the bond between a person. Engagement is the involvement. How do we actively go about the environment and our relationships? At ang fascinating about these 5 is hindi sila connected sa isa't isa. Ano pa nung di connected? They are all independent. Ibig sabihin, we can pursue all of them separately without affecting the other. Yun yung lumalabas sa study ni Martin Seligman. Halimbawa, di ba minsan may mga gusto kang gawin dahil gusto ko lang matapos. Kailangan matapos na to at it will satisfy me pag natapos to. Pero, it will not give me positive emotion sa process. Napakahirap mag-workout. Hindi positive ang nararamdaman ko. Pero pag natapos ko to, the accomplishment will make me happy. O, di ba? Separate yung positive emotion sa accomplishment. O, halimbawa, mag-iipon ng pera. Pag mag-iipon ng pera, nako, gugutumin ko na naman yung sarili ko. Gusto ko pa naman sana bumili ng sports car at ng bagong iPad, bagong release. Kaso, I need to feel secure. I need to feel safe with my finances. So, separate si positive emotion sa accomplishment. Okay, ganoon din si meaning at si engagement. Minsan may ginagawa tayo na hindi naman natin alam yung purpose, di ba? Halimbawa, iinom ako, magbabar ako, or minsan mamaya I will mindlessly scroll on Facebook, makikipag-chat ako sa mga taong hindi ko alam ang ambag sa buhay ko. Engagement. Okay, so gusto natin mag-engage, hindi natin sure ang meaning. So yung pinapakita ko sa inyo how these 5 things are all tawag nito important daw to well-being, at ang isang criteria nitong 5 to coexist is daw dapat hindi nila directly na apektuhan ng isa't isa. Yun yung beauty nitong 5 to made by Martin Seligman. So later, explore, siguro to private message, if you're curious, pwede natin i-explore. Mahirap na maging positive now, negative na ang trend, lalo na sa sickness at rapid test, sabi ni Roland. Ako. Kaya na-stress si Sharon Codeta, sabi ni Felix. Okay. So ngayon, okay, coach, sige. Ito yung main idea. How can we build a life when work occupies our productive hours and our remaining hours is spent on preparing for more work? O di ba? Magtatrabaho tayo, tapos magpapahinga para makapagtrabaho ulit. Di ba sa weekend, magbabakasyon ako sa beach para pagdating ng Lunes, energized ulit ako. So nakakalibutan na natin, bigyan yung sarili natin. How am I allowing myself also to grow, to conquer my fears, to conquer sino ba talaga ako? Who am I? How am I building relationships with my family? Di ba minsan yung trabaho natin mismo is actually risking the very relationship sa bahay. One day maririnig mo na lang, ikaw puro ka na lang trabaho, wala ka ng oras sa amin. Yung anak mo, maririnig mo na lang, Papa, di na kita nakikita. O kaya yung someone important to you. Diba? Malala pa, years later, sasabihin sa'yo ng anak mo, wala ka na bang ibang inatupag kundi yung trabaho mo. O, di ba? Pero in reality, ginagawa natin to para sa kanila. Di ba? So, paano ba yun? Sabi nga ni Martin Seligman, dahil ang well-being ng tao is reliant on relationship, on meaning, on positive emotions, mga ganong bahay. Yup, it's true. I have wife but no GF na. Sige, di ko na rin sabihin yung pangalan mo, sir, kasi baka marinig tayo dyan, no? In case. Pero parang naka-earphones naman si sir. Okay. So, okay, coach, sige, dahil mo nang pinaproblema sa akin, dahil mo nang pinaisip. So, what's next? So, yung next dito is, identify muna natin the reasons. Okay, and as I discussed, para malatag natin, we can try to process potential intervention sa challenge na pinagdadaanan natin. Okay, so number 1, 4 reasons why professionals fail to grow and live the life they want. So this is also applicable to kahit self-employed. Technically, you're a professional, you're spending hours also for your job. Mukhang sa labas ng bahay, matutulog si Felix mamaya. Okay. Okay. So first one daw is living in survival mode. Ano yung classic example nito? Kailangan ko magtrabaho kasi may bills akong babayaran, o from the title itself. Wala akong pakialam kung paano ko hanapin yung passion ko, bukas magugutom na yung yung pamilya ko. 'Di ba? So kailangan we pursue a job out of necessity. Okay, yun yung first reason why hindi natin nagagawa yung passion natin. Or hindi natin na-discover yung sarili natin. Because we're living in survival mode. Ang kailangan ma-capture here is, kailan ba wala na pala ako sa survival mode? O di ba minsan, for the entirety of our lives, forever tayong sa survival mode na nakakalimutan natin isipin na, wait lang, parang abundant na ako ngayon. I'm no longer in need unlike before. At pwede na ata akong mag-adjust ng konti when it comes to providing sa survival ng sarili ko at ng pamilya ko. So the first one is capturing that. Am I still in survival mode? Yon. Pag na-capture na natin yon, ano yung next problem? Walang exit plan. Halimbawa, yan yung mga taong may mga tao akong na-meet. Magtatrabaho ng 5 years, after 5 years, i-avail yung early retirement at gagawin nila yung pangarap nila. May mga tao na wala yun sa conversation nila. Forever. Iniisip nila, I will have to do this for the rest of my life kahit di ko ito gusto. Okay, so yun yung una. And your ability to capture na wala na pala ako sa survival mode, and you give yourself a permission na maging curious na, paano if I try something else? Okay. It's a reason, at the same time, it's one way for you to start exploring growth, start exploring your soul. What's for my soul? Okay na yung bill ko, so what's for my soul now? If you're connecting, kung feeling niyo kayo to, bigay kayo ng heart react. Or if a certain time of your life you felt like this was you, na living in survival mode, at ngayon, parang today I'm no longer in the same mode. Diba? Ayun, si Miss Ivy, thank you for giving a reaction. Okay. The next one is, gusto ko pa naman maging expert in pole dancing. Pwede. Maganda yan. Maganda siya ni ma'am. Kasi yung sunod ko sasabihin is acceptance and pleasing others. Diba, alam mo na yung passion mo. Halimbawa, accountant ka. Tapos ang gusto mo talaga mag-i singer. Sige, pole dancer. Singer. Kaso ang iniisip mo, naku, anong sasabihin ng mga kaibigan ko? Accountant ka na, professional ka na, ang yaman-yaman ng sahod mo. Tapos pag kakanta-kanta ka sa mga bar. Diba? Sometimes we know the things that we want to do. Kaso ang problema, iniisip natin yung acceptance ng iba, yung opinion ng iba. So ang nangyayari, wala na lang. We just choose na siguro sa utak ko na lang to kasi pagtatawanan ako ng iba. Diba? Or they will die, or hindi nila magugustuhan yung mga sinasabi ko. Diba? So ano nangyayari? Yung buhay ng iba at values ng iba ang pinapauna natin before ourselves. We let the opinions and lives of others be the basis of our lives. Tapos magtataka tayo kung ba't ang lungkot ng buhay ko? Buhay ng iba yung pinag-prevail mo eh. Okay na. People pleaser. Ayun. Ako din, singing at stand-up comedy. Actually doing it now. Naku, mamaya magpa-sample joke tayo kay Roland. Yun. The next one is lack of system to implement. Oh. So ano yung lack of system to implement? Oo, Sir Coach Jonathan, sige, given. Kaso, paano ko gagawin? Eh, may 8 to 5 na ako. Di ba? May 8 to 5 ako, tapos tawag nito, wala ako alam dyan. So, paano ko i-implement yun? Buti sana kung sa bahay lang, di ba? Or kaya yun. Pero hindi eh. Mag-aaral ka, you're going to invest money on it. Self-discovery is actually, is an investment itself. Eh. It's an investment to yourself. Okay. And madalas pagdating sa personal growth, okay, pagdating sa soul natin para sa pansarili, limited ang accountability. Wala tayong concrete way to assess. Ano ang natin? Karamihan ng kakilala ko, ang growth ay limited into 3 things. Motivational quotes, konting workout, at konting pagbabasa, period. Tapos yun na yun. Okay na, nagbasa na ako. Growth na yun. So what's missing is how are we going to implement it in our lives para nagbabago yung buhay natin out of the text or out of the content that we absorb. Okay, so halimbawa, nag-workout ka. Pag makausap kang coach, ang sunod na tanong, para saan? Di ba? Are you working out for health? Are you working out for confidence? Are you working out for attraction? Are you working out for what purpose? So, yung same question yung tinanong ko sa isang kaibigan. Gusto niya mag-workout. Nung tinanong ko yung tatlo, napaisip siya bigla. Sabi niya, oh nga no, di ko naisip yun. Okay, na parang, para saan nga ba talaga ako nag-workout? Later on, nalaman namin to attract people siya. Hindi talaga for health. Okay. But nung nalaman namin yung purpose nun, doon din kami nakapag-calibrate ng iba niyang mga habits na gagawin throughout the day, throughout his life. Okay. So, ganun din sa motivational quote at pagbabasa. The next trouble natin sa mga binabasa nating libro and content is how do we implement yung lahat ng yon, lalo na mga self-help. Di ba, buti kung technical, halimbawa how to related to finance, related to design, merong tools. Pero wala tayong personal tools to accept all the quotes and readings that we actually absorb. Okay? So ngayon, ang nangyayari sa system to implement, ang common hindrances are relationships, boundaries, and ability to communicate. Ano example nun? Kapag gusto mo nang i-discover yung sarili mo, bigla sa'yong sasabihin ng kaibigan mo, pare, para saan mo yung ginagawa? Tayo naman, imbis na we communicate, na we start to feel invalidated, nahihiya tayo, at instead of communicating to share and explain, we just opt to not to do it. Kasi nasaktan tayo eh. Ito question pala ako ng mga kakilala ko pag sinubukan ko to eh. Ayun, kaya umaatras ulit. Okay, so lack of system to implement. Okay. And last one is, yun, so isa rin to sa classic, unknown passion, mission, or no self-awareness. Coach, paano ako mag-isip din? Hindi ko naman talaga kilala sarili ko. Hindi ko nga alam kung anong passion ko eh. Meron akong mga kakilala na if you take away, sabi niya sa akin, Coach, if you take away my job, I am nothing. So hindi nila alam talaga who they are without their jobs. Or hindi nila alam what else to do, or who will they be with without either their profession or their hobbies sa life. Okay. So, isa sa mga areas na pwedeng tignan, if you feel like you've been working for your time, for your life, and you start to feel like you're floating. Okay, parang lumulutang na lang ako sa trabaho, or para saan ko ba talaga to ginagawa? Perhaps there needs strengthening in search of self-identity and the big picture. Saan ba talaga ako papunta? Kumbaga, the magic question dyan is, kapag 80 years old ka na, what would count as a beautiful life to you? It's one of the questions. Kapag 80 ka na, ano kayang beautiful life para sa akin? What would it look like? And ditong 4 na highlight ko, these are 4 areas you could take a look at, either for yourself, for your friends, for your loved ones, na okay, probably ako tong isa dun sa 4. Kaya pala ganito yung nararamdaman ko. And kapag na-identify nyo alin sa 4, dun din mag-start yung intervention na pwedeng i-apply out of all the concepts out there that's available. Okay. So, pause tayo saglit. Andyan pa ba tayo? Kapit lang. Malapit na tayo matapos. Ita-wrap up ko na. Um, Ayun, from Miss March, nag-heart react. Okay, so if you feel like the session is making sense, parang, oh nga no, di ko ito naisip lahat. Or parang, naiisip ko na to, pero finally, may nagsabi sa akin directly ng lahat ng mga nararamdaman ko, give a heart react. O ayun, si Ed, ayun, si Mark, si Sir Felix, si Jam, si Sir Kilo, si Rodora. Ayun, parang, oh nga no, lahat to finally, may nagsabi sa akin. Ito yung mga nararamdaman ko eh. Okay. And this is a quote. Itong quote na to is from yours truly. The problem in today's world is no longer having knowledge. Okay. The internet is very available today. Easy access na lang. Okay. Ang problem ngayon is transforming knowledge into something that improves our lives. So, 'di ba? Kahit ako guilty, ang daming quotable quotes sa utak ko, ang daming libro sa utak ko, pero siguro ang na-apply ko pa lang 10%, 5%. Ganun. Tapos magtataka na naman ako, bakit kaya lungkot ng buhay ko? Dami-dami ko naman binasa. Okay, so that's the problem today actually is accountability. How can I hold myself accountable to all the things that I'm learning? Okay. And so gusto kong i-relate ang session natin to something familiar to all of us. As a former freelancer myself, as a self-employed person, okay. Diba, pag magsisimula tayo ng project with a client, ang dami nating tanong. Pag hindi yung nasagot ng mga tanong na yon, in trouble yung output natin. Yung resources, yung budget, diba? Yung effort na ibibigay natin. Kailangan simula ng project clear na clear, diba? And we ask questions like, ano ba yung desired output, diba? Magkano ba budget mo? Ano ba yung timeline natin, di ba? How much, di ba? Di ba? Connecting, di ba? Tama? If you're connecting, ganito yung project handling in a very light conversation. If you're connecting, give a heart react. O nga no, ganito ako naggumawa nung proposal sa client ko. Dapat clear na to lahat. Pag hindi to clear lahat, naku mamaya, good luck tayo. At in the process, aminin natin maraming revision. Tama, mali. Daming revision. Kahit anong clear ng usapan sa simula. Sa kalagitnaan, ang daming revision na gagawin. Ako ma'am, sila, tinanong na kita, mababatukan ko to si ma'am eh, di ba? Si sir, di ba? Ganyan yung mga client natin minsan. Ayan, natatawa si Jam, si Sir Kilo, si Miss Marge. Now, let's transform this into the conversation of the soul. Kapit lang. So, conversation of the soul. Ito yan. At the start of our life, ang dami nating tanong. Minsan nga hindi na natin natatanong yung sarili natin eh. 'Di ba? Kasi nakalatag na lahat. The moment we are born, sinasabi na ng magulang natin, pumasok ka sa school, mag-aral ka, taasan mong grades mo, have a diploma. Kaya kailan nagsisimula ang crisis? Pag nagtatrabaho na. Kasi wala na tayong structure eh. Wala na tayong magulang nagsasabi sa atin na ito yung gawin mo. 'Di ba? Pagdating na ng mid-20s natin or early 30s, dapat ba, kailan ba ako mag-aasawa? Ilan ba dapat ang anak ko? Saan ba ako dapat titira? Ano ba dapat trabaho ko? Kasi all our life, everything was nilatag sa atin. Go to school, tapos. Ngayon, if all these questions natin sa buhay natin, just like project management, hindi natin masagot, it may put at risk the quality of our life, our last moments. Give us a life of regret than a life of great memory. Ganun sa project handling, di ba? Ganun din sa project life. If you don't ask yourself the same questions, mamamalayan mo lang, 70 years old ka na, nako, parang mali ata yung mga desisyon na ginawa. Dapat pala di-discover ko. And you ask yourself similar questions to project handling. Diba? What's your desired output? You'd ask yourself, what's my dream life? Magkano ang budget natin? Sa'yo din, tatanungin mo, how can I get my dream life? Ano ba dapat trabaho ko? Saan ba dapat napupunta yung pera ko? Diba? Ganun din sa client. How much time do you have? What's the timeline? Tayo as human beings, ganun din. Ano bang timeline ko? Medically speaking, we have until what? Until age 80, 90. Ang tanong, do you want to live your greatest life at age 90? Or do you want to live it today? 'Diba? O yung isa kong tinanong noon, sabi ko, what's the greatest at age 80, what does the greatest life look like? Yung sagot niya sa akin, Coach, parang ayoko hintayin mag-80 pa ako for my greatest life. Gusto ko ngayon na. Oo nga naman, pag 80 ka, ano pa magagawa mo, di ba? Now, so for my reflective question to end the session today, apologies to Miss Marge, nag-overtime tayo ng konti. For my reflective question.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. What pain is better? The pain of regret, that one day you will be there thinking na, nako, dapat pala I have made different choices. Dapat pala I have discovered what's there for me. What should I do? I have let myself grow and do what my heart really meant for me. May isang book, recommended yun sa akin na isa kong friend. Basta I forgot the title. It's a collection of all, medyo dark, pero it's a collection of parang excerpts ng mga last words and last moments of dying people. Parang their regrets, what they want to do. Parang mga ganon. And hindi ko pa siya binabasa kasi parang hindi ko kaya basahin. But I plan to read it. So, same conversation. That's the pain of regret. So, what pain is better? The pain of regret or the pain of discipline? Minsan kasi ayaw natin gawin kasi masakit, mahirap, I will be judged, kailangan kong mag-sacrifice. So isang reflective question ko na ibibigay is yun, what pain do you want? The pain of regret or the pain of discipline? The pain of actually trying and doing. And so that actually ends my coaching class for today. And to conclude, I would just like to share my vision for myself. This is my what we call a coaching vision. So when I engage in coaching, I did not dream to be a life coach, to be honest. Nagkataon lang nandito ako. But nung pinagawa ko ng vision, it was all because of my very pains and struggles in life. I ventured into a lot of things at a very young age and I was always doubted. And I felt like I had no support system. I had no people who were there to really be at my back. So sabi ko noon, yung mission statement ko would be to create a world where ambitious ideas are nurtured into a life-changing success with 100% confidence. Yun. And importante sa akin yung word na nurture because kailangan yung tao inaalagaan natin sa proseso ng pagkamit ng kanilang mga pangarap. So yun. And yung today na discussion ko, discuss ko sa inyo, it's actually a very light coverage ng coaching program ko, which is when your job pays the bill but not the soul. And these are for people seeking growth but have their jobs and routines as hindrance. And that will be all muna para at least mabukas na natin yung session. So, yun.
All right. Wow. So when your job pays the bill but not the soul, diba? Guys, let's give it a hand of applause. Ano bang gusto niyo magpaputo kayo dyan? To Jonathan de Joya. Di ba ang ganda ng pangalan ni Jonathan de Joya? At the right corner, we have de Joya. I'm kidding. So yes, thank you so much, Jonathan. So guys, you can open your microphones. This is open mic na. Okay, total konti lang naman tayo. I mean, hindi naman tayo more than 25 so we can open the mics. Pag 25 kasi kino-close lang namin yung microphones eh. So, you can open the microphones guys to those who has questions, who wanted to share their insights. Nako, thank you so much Jonathan, no. Alam ko this is just part and parcel of the whole, the whole topic kasi alam ko yung mga topic na ganito mahaba talaga eh. All right? But thank you for trying to jot it, to summarize it into an hour or less. Talagang sabi ni Jonathan, Margaret, ilang minutes lang ba yung yung part ko? Sabi ko, Jonathan, I'm sorry kasi 1 hour lang talaga kami nag-webinar. So do your thing. Gawin mong i-summarize mo yan. Sabi ko sa kanya gano'n. So thank you so much, Jonathan. Kahit na konti lang yung time na nabigay sa'yo, nakapag-deliver ka pa rin. Alright, so guys, any questions, anything you'd like to share sa topic ni Jonathan? Kasi ano to yung parang yun nga, ito yung mga things na hindi natin pinag-uusapan halos, pero nangyayari to sa atin. Tapos minsan, pag sinabi sa'yo, alam na natin na nangyayari sa atin, pero pag sinabi sa'yo, sabi mo, oo nga, no? Yun nga yung nangyayari sa akin. Yung parang gano'n, yung sabi, tulad ng sinabi ni Jonathan kanina. So guys, if you have any questions, just leave in the chats or i-open yung microphone nyo. So, ipa-plug lang natin ng konti si Jonathan. So, Jonathan, guys, you can check him out sa Facebook niya. So, just search for Life Coach Joe Coaching Services. Or nasa Discord din siya, guys, sa ating Article Design community. So, nandun din si Jonathan. You can tag him. Alright? Sabi niya kanina, libre daw yung chat, yung program ang hindi. Okay? So, that's clear. So, pwedeng makichika sa kanya. Siguro kung ako sa inyo, bigyan niyo siya ng kape. Makipag-usap kayo sa kanya. Alright? Pero yung program, may bayad yon. So, his program is here. Yung pinag-usapan natin today is when your job pays the bill but not the soul. So, ito yung parang isa sa sa programs niya. So, reach out to Jonathan or message him. Nandun din siya sa Discord. So, sabi nila, babasa lang tayo ng konti, Jonathan. So, sabi ni Mark, thank you very much, sir, for the life coaching experience. Thank you, Mark. Thanks for being here. Sabi ni Sir Roland, you can open your mic. May gusto ka bang sabihin? Baka gusto mo elaborate, Sir Roland, yung pain of failure is just temporary, like moment lang. Tapos after a few hours and a pair of beers at hand. Ano ba ibig sabihin yan, Sir Roland? Hindi ko alam yung mga beer na yan, Okay, guys, or Jonathan, si Roland he is the co-founder of Creative Nation Academy. So, yes, he is isa na rin siyang mga natin dito, mga webinar speakers. Okay, and podcast guest na rin natin siya previously. And of course, may mga upcoming webinars din na mangyayari with Sir Roland, which is pag-uusapan pa namin ulit, sir. So yes, ayun, sabi ni Ivy, maingay na naman yung pusa ko, no? Sorry. Sabi ni Ivy, thank you for the insight, Sir Jonathan. Very helpful siya. How do you... Okay, may question si Jam. Jonathan, yung hindi mo kilala, si Jam. So sabi ni Jam, how do you self-soothe a pain as a life coach? Yun nga yung question ko sana din. Inunahan ako ni Jam. Ikaw mismo, paano mo ba hinahandle to as a life coach? Okay. Yung pain na nararamdaman mo. Kasi human ka lang din naman di ba?
Yeah.
So, sir.
Sige. Hello, Jam. Ano to, Jam? May dagdag ka ba sa question mo?
Madami pa, sir.
Madami pa. Sige. PM mo lang sa akin yung siguro pa. Joke lang. Sige. Before I answer the question, how do you self-soothe a pain as a life coach? First, if anyone wishes to, kahit hindi usually in my coaching classes, what I do, kahit hindi question, if you want to share a reflection, pwede. So madalas kasi when one shares a reflection, nagsusunod-sunod na yung iba, nag-share na rin yung iba, and it creates a bond na parang, ay, ikaw, ganun din naramdaman mo, ganun din naramdaman ko So, later siguro after ko sagutin kay Jam, we can call na lang instead iba sa session who are willing to share their reflections. So, pwedeng ganun. But for Jam, how do you self-soothe a pain as a life coach? Number one, una dapat clear sa akin kung what's causing the pain. And you have to admit first na alam mo kung ano yung pain na yon. So whether it's may tampo ka ba sa isang tao, is it the feeling of abandonment? To share, ako ito yung reason kung ba't hindi ako nakagalaw for the past days, weeks ng content, because I was also in pain. I was actually abandoned by a mentor. Abandoned siya in the highest sense, na tipong parang wala wala nang usapan or what. Talagang break paths, ganun. So yung pakiramdam ko nun was, bakit mo ko iwan? Ikaw nga yung mentor ko, ikaw nga yung mga nag-teach sa akin. Tapos ganun yung treatment. So I felt like I was betrayed. Naiyak na ako So clear muna dapat yun sa akin. Second thing is that kailangan clear sa'yo what puts you in positive emotion. Okay, so pag in pain ka, madalas unang gagawin niyo. Pag in pain, saan ba ako hindi makaka-feel ng pain? So the second one is, kung hindi mo pa kayang i-handle, kailangan makalipat ka sa isang space that allows you to be as far away from the pain as possible. Pwede yun. Later on, ang problema is pain that is not addressed keeps on coming back. Kahit anong gawin mo. In fact, may mga ibang pain sa buhay that you just learn to live with it, di ba? Natututo ka na lang na, okay, ganun talaga, di ba? Yung biggest pain ko, however, when it comes to self-soothing, the truth, Jam, is that I have not seen self-soothing as effective at all. Because you will all, example ako, tinatry ko mag-self-soothe, but the best I could do is run away and place a band-aid. I was able to let go of my feeling of betrayal and vengeance. Nung may kinausap akong person, actually coach din, nagpa-coach ako na I want to let go of vengeance, I want to let go of pain. But the bottom line din ng the very same thing nung sa session na yon, ang balik pa rin is acceptance. Para ka kasing nag-grieve eh. It's like grief. Wherein, di ba? Si Jam self-soothe. Sa una, you're in denial. Then sunod, you're ina-accept mo na. And so forth and so forth. So it's possible din, Jam, that right now, you're in the process of accepting the pain, of embracing it. Pag forgetting kasi, ito lang yung risk mo sa forgetting. One day you will remember. That's the truth. That's why forgetting, mahirap na conversation yun. Minsan mapupunta ka sa isang lugar, maaalala mo siya. Minsan nga, may isa kang mamimit. Yung characteristic ng isang taong yon, may maaalala ka. Diba? Minsan, may isang moment na mapagalitan ka or parang mapagsabihan ka. It reminds you of a past moment. So that's one risk of forgetting because you can remember. Okay, sometimes it even feels blurry. Bakit parang familiar tong pakiramdam na to at moment na to? Nasaktan ka ulit. So in fact, Jam, I think I could best pang the notebook na sir. I think the best way for you to support yourself, Jam, is not how to soothe pain. It's not really soothing pain, but how you handle pain itself. Parang sa problem lang. Di ba sabi nila sa problems, don't give me problems. But sa content na binabasa ko, don't wish for, this is Jim Rohn, don't wish for less problems, wish for more skills that the problems don't feel like problems at all. Because we won't run out of problems. Ikaw, Jam, ganun din. You won't run out of pain. And you are going, Jam, Jam, I'm going to press hard. Coaching mode talaga tayo. Jam, I'm going to press hard. Jam, I'm going to press hard. May sabihin ka ba, Jam?
Okay lang, sir. Sanay naman ako.
Sanay ka nasasaktan.
Cringe.
Jam, ano kasi yan? The world will continuously hurl pain towards you. Then that's the truth. Hindi natin maalis yun. I'll be lying. Kahit na, sa lahat ng nasa 12 members ng Discord ay ng Zoom ngayon, magsisinungaling ako kung sasabihin kong Jam, hindi ka na masasaktan. Tama, mali. Diba? The truth, Jam, is going to be hurt. And siguro my coaching question for you, Jam, is how can this pain help you learn and be ready for more? Because this time you can see it coming eh. Jam, kasi pinagdaanan mo na. This time around, you will know when pain is coming. You will have signs. Unlike this time, probably, nakita mo na, dininay mo pa.
Aray.
That's one possible thing. So, sabi nga natin, di ba, knowledge is power. So now, Jam, you have the knowledge and you are powerful. Next time na paparating sa'yo yung pain, you need to act. Because when you have knowledge but you don't act, you're making yourself again weak. So you have to use that knowledge next time. So for more processing, Jam, PM mo na lang ako. Lagi naman tayo nag-uusap. So ganun din for everyone else experiencing pain. Same thing. How can I best handle it? Sige, Jam, if may sasabihin ka or si Miss Marge ata may sasabihin.
No, I mean, nagjo-joke sana ako na yung color natin for tonight or today is jam, jam from Albay. Yan ang
Color
problema
natin.
niya. Yeah, but that's true. I so much agree with you, John. Yung sa parang pain, you can never evade pain. Eh. That's impossible. Alam mo yun, kahit nga na nasa situation ka na ng life mo that you think you're at your parang sobrang out of the sandbox na. Kumbaga, you're out of the survival mode na ng life mo. There's always pain eh. Ibang klase na naman. 'Di ba? Ibang klase na naman ng struggles, ibang klase ng problems. And then, ang maganda kasi noon, minsan, pag na-recognize mo yung pain na yun, na-recognize mo, alam mo siya paano i-manage eh. Alam mo siya i-control, alam mo siya i-handle. So, maganda yung sinabi ni Jonathan na hindi mo yan maiiwasan, Jam. Hindi niya pwede sabihin na, Jam, hindi ka na masasaktan. Diba? Ganun, imposible yun. Like, din sabi ni Sir Roland na you can never soothe the pain. It is a human experience. It is like joy, happiness. To have pain is to be human. Totoo. Right? To have pain is to be human and to err is to human din. Like, din sinasabi nila. Magkakamali ka
Yeah.
kasi tao lang din tayo. Take the hits, then recover and improve. Okay, Jam? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, pa tayo sa caller number 1. So, sino pa? Okay, any addition, John? Bago tayo
I'd like to-
sumunod sa next caller.
Yeah, I'd like to add lang before yung next magre-reflect. Just to capture lang din sabi ni Jam, self-soothe. There's always a limitation when it comes to self-application. Halimbawa, kapag may blind spot na. Blind spot meaning it's either masakit siya para sa'yo or yung beliefs and values mo hindi aligned with the actual solution na pwedeng ilapat. In another sense, then, pwedeng blind spot siya na hindi mo alam talaga what to do. Paano malalaman yung, parang it's asking yourself, paano ko malalaman ng hindi ko alam? Hindi mo nga alam, hindi mo talaga. You can study as far, pero you will always capture yourself with the limitation of may knowledge ka that you will really never access, not until with the help of another person. So, pag hindi na gumagana dyan ang self-soothing, yan, sabi ni Sir, yes, cognitive biases then leads to logical fallacies in the long term. Yun, exactly. Yan yung mga magtatagpi-tagpi na you're stuck in your own bubble. Tapos magtataka ka na lang, ba't ang lungkot-lungkot ng buhay ko? Ba't di maayos-ayos yung buhay ko? So, yun.
Masaya akong kasama dyan.
Sir, ayoko na magmahal. Char.
Yes. Yes, guys, if you have any other questions, napunta na tayo sa pain, which is, yes, it's most likely a very human experience talaga. So everyone who attended this webinar and they need a certificate, so please just go to this link na inad ko. So there is just one simple question dyan na sasagutin nyo alam mo, para ma-prove lang naman na umattend talaga kayo ng webinar dito. So it is a very simple question, guys. Huwag kayong matakot. If you want to get a certificate na signed ni Roland tuloy, na signed ni Jonathan, please just go to the link na nilagay ko dyan. Alright? So sign up on that link and then isi-send namin yung certificates. Alright? And then pag hindi na-send yung certificate, habulin niyo si Rodora. Okay? Ayun. So sabi ni Mark, you should love but never fell in love, for everything that falls gets broken. Uy, Taylor Swift. Ay, may Swiftie pala dito. Oo, totoo. Anong song yan, Mark? Hindi
Grabe siya.
Oo, anong song yan ni Taylor? Yan ba yung bago niyang song ngayon? Yung ni-release ba kahapon? Anyway, so may Swiftie din dito, no? So yes, I think Sir Ed has a reflection. Baka pwedeng, yeah, Sir Ed! Ay, Sir
Tama
Ed.
ba?
Oo.
Tama ba?
Oo. Ed, tumatawa si Ed eh. Ed, ilabas mo yan.
Yes, hello. Wala naman for now. Pero marami akong key takeaways, especially yung yung reflective view. Parang napaisip talaga ako doon. So, thank you sa sobrang helpful na webinar.
Thank you.
Oo, totoo. Yes. Oo. Ako naman, although yung iba medyo familiar na sa akin, but of course, it's really helpful na may iba uling nagsasabi nun sa'yo. Alam mo yun? Kasi like, makakalimutan mo yan eh. Diba? Makakalimutan mo yan eh. At saka yung pinakamaganda na tawag na to na natutunan ko dito sa webinar na to is ano ba yung reflective cue nga din, at din sinabi ni Ed, at saka yung survival mode, yung nag-live ka sa survival mode. Halos ganun talaga lahat eh. Okay? Na nakausap ko rin ng mga freelancers and etc. Nandun lagi sa survival mode kasi kailangan ng pera. Bakit ka nag-freelancing? Wala, kasi kailangan ko ng pera. Diba? Kailangan ko babayad ng bills. Mga ganito. So, may question lang ako dyan, Jonathan. Hanggang kailan na healthy yung nasa survival mode ka? Kasi most ng tao, nandun talaga eh. Parang may threshold ba? Kasi nababurn out sila eh. Kasi ang tagal ko naman sa survival mode, Margaret, 10 years na. Survival mode pa rin ako. Kailan ba ako, ano ba yun? Kailan ba ako makakawala sa sandbox na to? Alam mo yung ganun? Di ka may mean? Kasi para sa akin, kasi may point na unhealthy na talaga yung survival mode mo. So, there must be something na may mali din na ginagawa ka. Kasi bakit hindi ka makaalis-alis dyan eh, di ba? I don't know if that makes sense, ano? Baka gusto ako tulungan ni Felix. Felix, nag-agree ka ba sa question ko?
Yeah. Gusto ko nga sagutin na eh.
Sige,
Kasi
sagutin mo,
na-experience ko kasi yan.
please.
Same kanina yung question na naging question ko rin sa parents ko yun eh. Ba't nyo ba ako pinag-aaral? Same question to my son. Bakit gusto mo mag-aaral? My point is, dumating ako sa point na kaya mo pala ako gusto mag-aaral para magtrabaho, to be a worker. Pero hindi niyo ako tinuturuan paano maging owner. So yeah, andun na ako sa box na survival before. Yun yung thinking ko. So nung naka-experience ako when I was a car wash boy, yung panglalait mula ulo hanggang paa, pagiging janitor, salesman, dishwasher, waiter, ano pa ba? Pacificador. No, joke. Doon ko na-experience nung nag-freelance ako. There's a possibility na mas malaki yung chance mo kaysa maging worker ka. If you could build, hindi kasi tinuturo sa eskwelahan kung paano ka mag-build on your own or give solution to a problem. Yan yung sabi ko nga pinaalala mo yung stupid na client ko. Yeah. Every person na lumaano sa akin, tinatanong ko sa kanya, ano yung goal mo and what is your roadmap, your mission and vision? Kasi kailangan ko ng clear na sagot para matulungan kita. Ganun ako before I start. Kahit anong project ang ibigay mo sa akin, I will ask that question paulit-ulit. Ano yung time frame mo? Di ba? So, yun yung point ko eh. Pag lagi ka nasa survival, tatrabaho ka lang kasi ito lang yung thing. Gusto kong mabuhay, gusto kong tawag nito mag-pension or something na tapusin ito hanggang doon sa 60 years old ko, saka ako magtutupi sa Boracay. Saka medyo yung buhay mo. Ang sagwa, di ba? So, hindi kaya ng sikmura ko yun, natignan. Naisip ko, earlier, tinanong ko yung anak ko, sabi ko, kailan nyo gusto, nasa 23 yung anak ko, kailan nyo gusto mag-start yung success? Kailan nyo gusto mag-step up? Kasi kung tuturuan kita, mag-aral ka, magtapos ka, di ba, maybe there's a chance. May chance eh. Kasi makakapagtrabaho ka, halimbawa, sa magandang kumpanya. Pero I do believe walang nagmahal na kumpanya sa empleyado nila. Bibira. Pero if you build your own, na alam mo yung structure ng ginagawa mo, yung may matibay kang pundasyon sa ginagawa mo, I believe, hindi ka lagi nasa survival mode. Yes, pag may business ka, hindi naman porket may business ka, hayahay ka. No. You double your time, you double your pero yung chance mo makapagpahinga, di ba? Yung chance mo makakain ng mas masarap or ng gusto mo is malaki yun kaysa sa nag-work ka. Kasi when you're working, you're on the box, nagko-compute ka, nandun ka pa rin sa box, hindi ka makakalis doon. Pinagkakasya mo lang yung meron ka sa loob ng box. Pero out of the box, hindi mangyayari yun. So, yun lang yun. Yung sa survival na sinasabi ninyo, makakaalis ka lang doon pagka lumabas ka ng box. Know yourself muna. Ano ba talaga yung ano mo, Jam, lagi siyang nasa ping. A week na yan, Jam, move on. It's not healthy na lagi kang nasa ping.
Diyan,
Okay?
pinagalitan ka na, ha?
Yeah, it's not healthy actually. And baka mamaya makakontain ka niyan. Okay? So make yourself positive. Every day, lahat tayo may problema. Every day, sabi ko nga, lagi akong loser every day. But I still have a solution na ginagawa. I have clients na mga clients from hell. Okay lang yon. Lalabas ko lang ng sandali. Pero I still move on. Kailangan kong humakbang. Kasi pag nandun lang ako sa box na yon, wala. Asawa ko magagalit lang sa akin. Okay? I have my own community. Meron doon nag-give up na, sir, ang hirap, ganito, ganyan, blah, blah, blah. Wala akong pake. We have to move on. Hindi naman tumitigil ang buhay eh. Kasi pag tumigil ka, you're still on the survival mode. Okay? Bakit hindi ka humanap ng chance? Ang laki ng oras. Freelancer, pwede ka matulog 3 to 4 hours. If that's okay, continue. Walang pumipigil sa'yo. Only yourself. Kailangan mo lang kalabanin yung sarili mo. If you have the positive, siguro kung hindi ako positive sa sarili ko, I'm still be a car wash boy until now. And hindi ko kayo makikilala, hindi ako makakapagsalita sa inyo. Based on my experience. Yun lang. Thank you.
Yan. Okay, guys. Thank you so much, Felix, for sharing that. Guys, nilagay ko yung link ng YouTube kanina dyan. There's a story. There's one of the parang super freelancer spotlight natin. My story si Felix doon. If you gusto nyo malaman yung kanyang story kasi it's very inspiring. So, panoorin nyo yung YouTube na yun. Super freelancer spotlight yung story ni Felix. Yes, our speaker. Yes, John, anong masasabi mo?
Yeah.
Sa maladramang
Okay.
mga insights ngayon.
Yeah, thank you so much, thank you so much, Sir Felix, for sharing that story. It's really powerful, and it brings back a lot of memories as well to my own struggle. So, it's empowering for me. So, thank you so much, Sir Felix. First about survival, living in survival mode is kailangan ma-define muna natin kung kailan, what does survival mode look like to us? When does thriving mode naman, yung thrive, kasi survival, talagang just to survive. Pag thrive, it means that you're growing. So, kailangan concretely ma-define mo muna yung dalawa para there's a difference. Pag na-define mo na kasi yung dalawa, saka mo makikita yung gap. Ito pala yung big gap between my survival mode and my thrive mode. So, that way kasi, we give respect pa rin to the uniqueness of how others may define their own thrive and survive mode. Then, sabi ko nga dito, so kailangan ba umalis? Actually, yung makakapagsabi lang nun is yung tao. Kasi ang mahirap dito, may mga tao kasi yung survival mode, ayaw umalis. Dami ko nakakausap na, coach, I'm not yet ready, or coach, wag mo akong iiwan, or coach, replyan mo pa rin ako. So, ganon. Though every once in a while, so kapag yung tao hindi pa ready gumalaw, lahat ng context and conversation ko is all about readiness. When do you know you're ready? Di ba yun yung magic question? Parang meron akong, dati may ginagawa ako, hindi ko siya matapos-tapos, hindi ko alam bakit. Gumawa ako ng parang mini program na preparing to be prepared. Kasi di ba parang pag maghahanda ka for something, parang kahit yung paghahanda, kailangan paghandaan mo. parang gano'n yung concept ko. So parang gano'n. When I'm able to capture when someone is not on the not ready conversation, it's madalas ang nararamdaman yan, fear, nararamdaman yan, unfamiliarity, ang nararamdaman yan, lack of self-worth. So kapag ang taong kausap ko hindi ready, ang dinadala ko laging topics and concepts are related to fear, self-worth, readiness, and search of self-identity. Kasi hindi pa siya ready. Yun. Pag yung sa survival mode naman, kapag concretely nasabi na sa akin ng tao na, "Coach, I wanna grow." Ayun, pag nasabi niya na yon, filter ko pa siya. "Oh, you want to grow, but what does growth mean to you? Asan ka ba ngayon?" Kasi para mag-grow ka, kailangan alam mo kung asan ka at ano yung idadagdag mo. Okay? Kasi kaya nga grow expand ka. So saan mo gustong mag-expand? So sa survival mode, I think that it's important that yung person na capture nila, we don't define for others na ikaw na survival mode ka eh. So kailangan sila yung magsabi nun. Yun yung unang dapat mangyari. Then, is it bad? Siguro it's better to ask the questions na, is your survival mode still serving you? Is it giving you the life that you want? Is it making you happy? Is it giving you masaya ba yung disposition mo? So I guess doon ko siya ililipat instead. Kasi may mga tao talaga dyan sasagot pa sa'yo na, oh no, okay, masaya ako. Survival mode pero masaya ako. So I'm very careful. Siguro perhaps dahil as a coach, I'm very particular on ano yung responses at paano nilalatag nung kausap ko lahat ng definitions niya. Kasi I cannot move not unless kinokonsentan or not unless yun din yung pinapakita or pledging nung kausap ko. So I guess I'll end it at that.
Yes. So, wow. Diba? So, thank you so much for explaining that, Jonathan, because I just want to put it out there to everyone na yung, kasi na-notice ko ganun lagi yung, yung parang issues naging survival mode to thriving, paano ba, yung mga ganun-ganun. So, yes, any other, questions or insights that you'd like to share before we close this webinar? So, we still have like 5 minutes, So Sir Roland, you wanted to open your mic and share anything? Just feel free, Sir Roland. So sino pa ba dyan? Yes, guys. If you want a certificate, again, just sign up to the link na nilagay ko kanina. Sign up to that link and may question lang dyan that if you really attended the webinar, yun, bibigay namin certificate, legitly signed by Jonathan, and of course, article design, bibigyan namin. And of course, please join us on our Discord channel. Nandun si Jonathan. As I've said, libre yung question, yung program hindi. Okay? So you can chit-chat with him. Nandun siya sa Discord natin, guys. So motivation and etc. The channels doon. And of course, nandun din siya sa working room. If you wanted to co-work with us, join our Discord. And of course, this webinar will be uploaded sa ating YouTube for a limited time. Kasali yung mga webinars namin previously ni Ed Discreta and ako, yung How to Develop Charisma. Nandun siya for a very limited time. So you can watch it probably siguro after 3 hours, 2 hours, ma-upload namin yung video na to kasi medyo mahaba siya. So give us some time. So nandun siya sa replay sa YouTube and just sign up or subscribe to our YouTube channel. Nandiyan yung link, sinend ni Rodora. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, guys. Article on design. And of course, ano pang sinabi ni Rodora dito? Okay, andun yung link. And of course, guys, please may I request kasi sobrang saya ko din ngayon na-enable na yung ating Facebook page. Please, if you like what we do for Filipinos, just go to our Facebook page and please help us. Give us a review if you're happy with what we do for Filipinos because Article and Design is catering to Filipinos all around the globe. So Article and Design is an Australian company but ang ating market is Filipinos kahit saan sa mundo. Okay, so please go to our Facebook page and leave us a review para i-prove namin talaga na nag-work na yung review namin. Kasi halos magdadalawang taon kaming nakikipagdebate sa Facebook para ayusin yung review section namin. So please leave us a reviews, guys. We gladly appreciate it. So, ano pa ba? Sabi ni Sophia, learn so much from this and the insights po. Thank you, Sophia, for being here. And guys, as I've said, A&D Zoom Connections is every month. All right, so it's happening every month, 2 p.m. in the Philippines, first Saturday. So please, if you wanted to be with like-minded individuals, gusto nyo matuto, gusto nyo kaming makasama, makausap, diba? This is an interactive webinar. Iba to siyang klase kasi pwedeng mag-open mic, pwedeng kahit sino maglagay ng insights or drama-rama sa hapon tulad ni Felix. No, I'm kidding, Felix, but thank you so much for sharing your inspiring story. So guys, every first Saturday of the month, join us. Next month, okay, wala siya dito, but I'm just gonna plug a bit. Ang ating A&D Zoom Connections is about yung onboarding ng clients. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, ano? So that would be by Donna Faye Baltazar. So Donna Faye Baltazar is an online business manager and a virtual assistant, parang hybrid siya, ganun. So it's a very, very interesting topic if you like to create systems sa work nyo as a creative, as a freelancer. So please attend next month. And of course, next month, i-plug ko na rin, after that, is nandito siya kasi ngayon, is si Kilo Serrano. Di ba ayaw niya tumingin sa akin? Si Kilo Serrano, guys. So, hindi pa namin na-finalize, but the topic will be more on photography. Right, Kilo? Tama ba? Yes. So, yun, there's a lot of things coming sa ating Article on Design A&D Zoom connections. So, thank you so much for being here. Ano pa ba? May questions pa ba kayo? So, congrats to the group, the review section, etc. Yes, our review section. Ano pa ba? Hindi ako makapag-mic, saving my voice. Yes, of course. Yes. Thank you for your insights, Sir Roland. So I guess we're done, guys. You don't have any questions na. If you have some aftermath, may questions kayo, please habulin nyo na lang si Jonathan doon sa Discord or saan nyo siya habulin sa DMs niya. So Jonathan, thank you once again for being here. I know marami ka pang gustong i-share, but let's plan again, okay? Let's plan again, maybe another topic for the group. And of course, guys, if you wanted to learn more about Jonathan, nandun siya sa season 5 ng podcast, which coming out this month. Yes. So season 5 ng podcast, guest natin si Jonathan. All right, so tinitingnan na ako ng masama ni Felix. Sabi niya, Margaret, tama na. I'm kidding. So that's all, I guess. So thank you, everyone, for joining. And thank you so much. And thank you for your time again. And yun lang. Stay grounded and peace out. Bye.